Hello, hello, good evening. Oh, let me turn this down. Hope everyone's doing well this Saturday night. Let's see. We're not gonna do much. I don't know what we're gonna do tonight. I think we're gonna work on the. I'm gonna work on the Amethyst room, and I want to maybe start thinking about the next Ender chest box. We'll get to that in a little bit. But I want to start right now. We have three of them. We have the redstone box, we have the lights and lamps box, and we have the dies and decor box. So I would like to work on another one. I also wanted to check out. I haven't done this yet. It's always hard looking at the vibrant visuals when you're not building in vibrant visuals. Well, I'll tell you about the happy gas too. That's good timing. Um, yeah, I wanted to check out the base in the vibrant visuals. So we gotta go to settings. I think I'll just leave everything the way it is. I haven't played around too much. Like, yeah, I don't know. I know I did put it on native, which is basically what your device is. So, for instance, if you're like, I don't know, if you have if you're watching it on if you're playing on a 4K TV, let's say, then it's going to be 4K. We'll just see everything else in this way. So, it's interesting. Oh, I like the spawner. Ooh, I really like. You can really tell it's a zombie in there. Ooh, I like the spawner. That's wild. How the water always looks good, right? Yeah, look at the water, the sea pickles. It looks so much brighter. Check out some of the other base. Yeah, that was a weird. Huh. See that? The little things that normally like the glow like the glow like. Hey, how's it going? I'm doing good. How are you? Like even like the glow lighting shows up. Like normally it's like kind of muted in the background. But like building the base, like starting it 4 years ago in fancy, yeah. See, I think, yeah. See, I think we have to turn down some of the. I think we got to play with the settings. It doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. It feels off. Like I do like the shadows, but it feels. I don't know. Like it's off, right? Like it feels like the saturation, like it's or not clear. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. I gotta be honest. I don't like it. I think I think you have to. So we got to put it back on fancy. I think if you build, yes, I mean to this looks just so much cleaner. Game's going good. Game's going good. We are still working on the base. We're going to be doing some decorating tonight and possibly and trying to go over our next Ender chest box. We can actually get rid of these now. I'll have to go through because we no longer need the string. You can on Bedrock you can just clip it. All right, so tonight let's work on. Let me show you what I did a little bit after last stream. Not much, but we did. We did add a little bit. So I finished this sort of corner here. Oh, I did switch out. I tried the what you call it, the pale oak fences and gates. It didn't look. It's too. The white isn't like it's too off. I like the orange. I like the orange and the cyan. Like any of you color. Hi, Ritas. Any of you like color wheel theory people would know what I'm talking about. Like the opposite of the wheels, right? So cyan and orange are opposite wheels on the wheel. So there are those contrasting colors. Think like the Miami Dolphins, right? The Miami Dolphins logo. And that's kind of what we have here. So there's like you have like your RGB scales, your green, reds, and blues, and you have your RYB, which is your green, yellows, and blues. And then we have the other one, which is I think it's CYMK, cyan, yellow, magenta, black. And that's kind of what we have here, right? We got our magentas, we got our cyans, we got our yellows with the bamboo and our clock, and then our black. But anyway, so the orange, I want to keep the orange. I like the orange with the blue. Even the jungle wood's kind of like an orange. So the bridge. So I fixed this little. This feels much more organic, much more smooth coming in from this direction. Just simply, I just moved this out 3 spaces and just added this one little spot in the corner there, and it just feels much more symmetrical. The the what are these? The statues. The statues. So I like them this way. You're right. So you come in this way. But coming from behind, coming this way, you see it from behind. So I'm not sure what to do about that. I don't want them facing each other because then you're just both directions. You're kind of facing the sideway view. So I don't know. I think I think putting like a background up, like maybe extending this pole up, so like when you're coming from this side, you don't actually see it. We're gonna change this up. This is only temporary. I moved, if you notice too, I took out this back wall here and just put temporarily, just put the tough bricks up. But I took out everything down to there, and I brought in a happy gas. And there he is. I was playing around with the happy gas, like just building. What I built was, I'll show you. I built this thing. I just built up a pole to kind of like, to support. So we got this part's hanging. I don't know. We may take out the other two chunks and then just put another sort of support pole here. But yeah, that's kind of what I just did. I just kind of threw it together, and then I figured since we were going to do the walls anyway, let's try building with the happy gas. So I was playing around with them. At first, I got to be honest, I didn't like it. It was kind of weird, right? Like it was just. But once you get a hang of the controls, like going up and down, and I was digging it, so we'll definitely check that out. I think I want to try. So you see how I have the tough stairs, then we have the what are they? The bookshelves, then we have a layer of the logs, and then we get to this part. I think I want to take that layer out. I think I want to go bookshelves to the copper and then to the pillar, at least on the top, because I think it's too. I don't know. I think I could see the way. I don't know. I want to just try it and see how it looks. So we were going to do that. But yeah, it was fun. Well, I'll show you. I'll get the snowballs. But tonight I want to work on the next ender chest. I want to work on this wall. This room still needs to. We still need to figure this out. the more the more I leave it just the temporary leaf block, the more I'm just like getting used to it and liking it. But again, it's just this old school Minecraft feel. I don't know. It's just nostalgic. And then I want to work on this room. I don't want to flood it. I think I want to have allays. I think I want to have maybe two allays in here flying around, picking up because sometimes, like I said, when you break the amethyst, they'll land on top, and instead of like hopping around and jumping around, we'll just have the allays pick them up. But I want to decorate the walls, decorate the floor. We're gonna need some. If we're not gonna flood it, then we're gonna need some way of getting up and down, and I don't want to do it. I want it permanent. You know what I mean? Like we had in the other farm. So we'll have to figure out. Maybe what we'll do is we'll harvest. Tell you what we'll do. We'll get the allays, we'll harvest, and then we'll see where we need to like put walkways. I mean, I'm certainly like here. Of course, the torch is right there. Like maybe here we can get these buds. We can get that one, that one, that one, that one. Can't reach them. We can reach that one. Maybe we go out. Yeah, something like this. Oops. You see, we'll do it with slabs. You know, to be honest, this is actually a really good cluster. Like, there's not like the random one that's like all the way up in that corner. Like these four together, we can all hit. And you got kind of like, well, this one's kind of on its own. Then you have this section here, one, two, three, four that we can all hit. And if you go up to scaffolding, you hit those three. So it's not bad at all. We'll probably lower the floor one so we can get under those. But let's get the let me fix up this let's fix up this pillar. Awesome sauce sleigh, I love it. And I was also thinking of putting in like maybe putting some fish in here. Some koi. Awesome sauce. You still on? I have a koi joke for you. Did you know, this is a fun fact, by the way. Did you know that koi always swim in schools of four, of groups of four? And if they get attacked, this is why they do it. They swim in groups of four because if they when they get attacked, koi A, B, and C flee, leaving behind the decoy. Huh? Huh? The decoy. That's for you, awesome sauce sleigh. What do I need? Snowballs. Not my best, but it's good. Also, you'll like this. In the mushroom room, Did you see our mushroom room with our fungi? These are our fungi. Or are they fungi? Is it fungi or fungi? We'll never really know the answer to this. I just don't know. Oh, I figured out too. This I forgot to say this. Mention this the other night. I know what I'm doing here now. We're going to be building a what are the netherwort thing mushrooms? I forget what they're called. The red and the blue ones. We're gonna build a farm for those, and the so we'll have it like I don't know, like you put in this chest, you'll put in the bone meal. You'll have a button over here that starts or a level that starts the farm, and then like right here will be where the items are dropped off. So I'm thinking that's what we're gonna do. We have plenty of room behind here. And that way, it'll be fine. We will just and we won't make separate ones. We'll make just the red and blue, like the back and forth, so it gets both. But yeah, yeah. I don't know. This guy could be a fungi or it could be a fungi. I don't know. The decoy. Yeah, the decoy. So let's get. We don't need that many, but we'll just grab them anyway. The vibrant visuals don't look bad down here, though. They just look bad. They look bad upstairs. So we'll have to play around with I don't know, with all those settings. So if I do this, he should come over, right? Yo, happy guest. Okay. So yeah, you can see like it's cool. And I think you can ride. Is it 5 people or is it 4 people? Can one? I know you can multiple riders can ride on it. I love the glasses. The glasses are awesome. Did you notice too? Can we? Wait, can I see it from here? I can't really see. So his glasses are now up. See how his glasses are up? And then we ride them. How do I get back down? Sorry, what button is it? Oh, because I'm looking up. Now his glasses are down. Isn't that cool? I thought I missed it. I mean, I'm sure everyone's seen it by now, but I haven't. Like, I just thought it was cool. All right. So what I want to do, can we? How close can we get here? Oh, I can jump off, right? No, that one stays. Just put you there, you there, you there. Let's see how this looks. Um, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I like that better now. Maybe we got to reverse this. And I got to get my blocks. Did it fall through? There it is. Yeah, see the glasses are on top of his head, and then as soon as you ride them, they go down. That's so cool. I think I think I liked it better the other way, which means I'm gonna have to. I think it fell inside. So you kind of have to dismount, I feel. Did it fall down there? Yeah, it did. Yeah, I kind of like it that way. All right, this is why we try. This is why we experiment. Oops. I do think though he's gonna come in handy, the happy gas, when we do this big room. Can he come down? Can he come all the way down? All right. It's no harm, no foul. So he's just gonna hang. He's just gonna chill down here. I think we may eventually make a like a little home for him. When we're done with this room, I still have to take down that section. And again, I may take down these two sections. We'll see. A witch just died. So I haven't played around with the Allays yet. But I think I kind of, I don't know, I think we kind of figure out, we can figure this out. I kind of have a plan. First things first, let's get two of them down here. They should, do they teleport? I know they teleport through, well, we'll figure it out. I know they'll follow you through the Nether. But I don't know if they'll teleport down to the bottom if I fall, but we'll find out. I don't know why I took this way. I don't even know why I have a bird. All right, what song should we play? Let's play something different. Let's play Chirp. Chirp it is. Hello, doggy. These dog. I do like these doggies. I did go around and get all the dogs. Okay, do they have to be off the leads? All right, so we just do this. Oh yeah, there it is. All right, so we want two of them. Need one more. There it goes. All right. You go back there. All right, that's enough. If I just give you, hold on, if I just give you an item, you'll now follow me. I think that's how it works. Chirp. Chirp's a good one. There's one, and there's two. Okay. Will you follow me all the way down here? Let's just take the bridge. We're gonna take the bridge, guys. Mike's falling. All right, all right. I should have made doors. Do we have any doors made? Maybe I was saying earlier about the vibrant visuals. If we maybe mess with some of the settings, it'll look good. Any doors? Yes. Just use these for now. All right, moment of truth. Will you just follow me down, or do I have to make a big hole? Hmm. So they don't teleport like you know, cats and the dogs will teleport. All right, we're gonna have to make a giant hole. We can actually make a hole. We can make a hole. Let's just where's this at? Minus 48, minus 32. Remember that. Minus 48, minus 32. Minus 48, minus 32. I guess they're gonna need a. Let's make a 2 by 2. I guess it'll be like over there. So minus 40. What was it? Minus 48, 32. So right here. I don't want to go into any other of the. I hope it doesn't go into any of the farms. So it was 48, 48, 32, and that would be that corner. So it would be these 4 spots here. We could dig out. Yeah, we could go if we need to. We can go over because that's going to get dug out as well. I don't know what's under here. Like we may run into one of the other farms or something. It shouldn't be that far. So we run the gravel. Yeah, the paintings are cool. I want to check out. I haven't really checked out all the new ones. I mean, I did know of that one when we had put it up. That was the one we were trying to get. But I like that they added because there were some sizes, and I can't remember, like maybe like a 3x3 or 3x2 that they didn't have. So, like it was like you had some weird wall spaces. Like, oh, I would love to put a painting there, but I can't because I don't want a 1x1 or a 2x2 or a 3x3 or whatever it is or a 4x4. So I like that they added different sizes. Okay, we should be good. I'm gonna switch you. I'll just switch you to here. Are they not coming down? Why are they not coming down? Did I miss one block? I don't know. We'll go back up and see. Surely they should fit through a 2x2. The other thing we could do is we could make a nether portal. Like, did I mess up and not... Can I fly through there? Where'd they go? Oh, maybe because when I ender pearled, I got out of range too fast? No, because they were up here. Here they are. Yeah, here's one. Honestly, all we need is one, and then we can duplicate. Um, duplicate? Replicate? Duplicate? Clone? I don't know. We can make another one. Okay, here they are here. Do I have to be holding this? Ooh, pick them up, yeah. Hey guys, look. What's that? They went down there. Go get them. Go get them. I'm banging into every wall. I guess I'm coming down too fast. Hmm. I guess the other thing we could do is just pillar up and then pillar down. Oh, here they come. Here comes one. That's all we need is one. Why, thank you. Well, they make cool noises. Where's your friend? Is your friend coming? If not, we'll replicate you. All right. Come with me, sir. Why are you down there? Oh, 'cause there's more down there. Wow, so they'll go pretty far to get them. Thank you. Come on. Come on. This way. I'm gonna make you a pretty forever home. Come on. We're gonna have to block this off. Okay, so we got one. We can duplicate if we need to. Uh, now, now. Where? All right, so we want to have. We need one of these down here anyway. All right, so. All right, let's just try it out. Let's just put it down here for now. Let's see if we can get this to work. So we want a. All right, let me think about this. We want a chest. Make a double chest. Let's say double chest here. No, no. That's not what we want. Because they're going to throw it in a hopper. So we want the double chest here. No, double chest here. And then hopper here. Then it's a note block we need. We're going to need a skulk sensor, right? Because him flying around. Is he too far away? Oh, there it goes. Okay. So we put that on top of this is gonna break it, right? Yeah, it's fine. Can a All right, we could still open a chest with that. So we waterlog this so we don't hear it. We put a note block on top. We put a note block on top of this, and then a block on top of the note block, and that should be it. A note block is what? Just redstone and wood? What is it? Planks? Planks. And if there's a block on top of the note block, it won't make a sound. So now he should pick that up and he should drop it into this hopper. No, he's going to drop it to me. Is that working? Okay, it is working. Okay, there he goes. But he didn't make them. They all didn't go in the hopper though, so we're going to have to add more hoppers. That's fine. So we can go like that. We can actually move this chest around. Alright, so if we move the chest here. Excuse me. Move the chest here. And then make sure he's getting in the hopper. Okay. Alright, so we definitely need to fill all this in. I'm going to waterlog this. Let's get a bucket out. Alright, let's waterlog this. We may move that into a better location. But we'll test that out for now. I just want to test it out. Then we can kind of like figure it out from there. But if we waterlog the skulk sensor, and I believe if we put a block on top of the note block, then we won't hear the note block. But it'll still it still emits a vibration. I think. Excuse me. Because I don't want to hear that the whole time. Also, this is a lot more hopper intensive than I thought it was going to be. And then note block. And then if I put you there, now it's not making any sound. I'm seeing see how I'm going into that, but I'm not seeing anything come out. See how that's going? It's all right. How about glass? Would glass work? Or maybe a slab? Let's try glass. If I put glass, hmm, and now it won't work. You'll just throw them to me. Oh no, you'll still go over there. Oh, maybe it is working. What can we get away with not having these hoppers here? So why are you throwing to me? Because the sound isn't going off anymore. There must be a cooldown. Alright, so... oh, I don't want to listen to this. Hmm. What is that sitting on? Oh, there's a block. There's no blocks there. That's right. Um, hmm. Carpet? Let's see if carpet will work. Oh, leaf block. Let's try a leaf block. There's got to be something that makes the sound not go off, but still. Hmm. What if it's open on the side? No. We could try waterlogging it. Let's try half slab. Let's just work this out. So glass, solid block doesn't work, glass doesn't work, leaf block doesn't work. Let's try half slab, let's try carpet. Or else I'm just gonna have to hear the bell. We'll try trapdoor. Let's try a piece of carpet. I don't have any half slabs in here. It's fine, we'll make some. And we'll make a trapdoor. I think I put everything away. There's no fence posts. Gates, fence posts. I don't know. There's got to be something in the game that blocks a note block, but still allows it to go off. You know what I mean? Like, still allows a redstone signal. Yeah, so we're looking for that return. See how it returns? or it ricochets to the allay. All right, so that's what we're looking for. Let's try. Let's try a slab. Uh, let's try a trapdoor. Let's try a button and a pressure plate. No. Top slab. Okay. Let's try a button. Does that work? Is that going from him to there or there? I can't tell which direction it's going in. Let's check it out. Did a button work? No. No, it did not. All right, pressure plate. Oops. Man, none of this works. The only other thing I can try. Oh, do we can try trapdoors? Yeah, it's not. It's not. Okay. Open trapdoor. Uh, Up there. Okay. Okay. Let's try. The other thing I can try is we'll waterlog it. If anyone has any other ideas, let me know. Oh, you were that quick. Did he get out that quick? No, he's right there. All right, let's try waterlogging it. I don't know if that'll work. If not, we'll have maybe we'll come up with because we could move it over next to the skulk sensor so it goes off that way, and then maybe put it on top of like where am I going? A gold block that gives it that nice little ding. Because I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that the whole time. Bees are doing good. The little bee grew up. There should be three. I guess the other one's inside. But I want to keep an eye on it. We shouldn't lose them, but bees are weird, man. They just kind of do their own thing. They're so weird, man. I don't even know how we're gonna decorate this yet. We don't even need these guys, but I do want to try to find a spot for them. All right, let's put you. Let's do this. I didn't need to pick block that. All right. Woulda. Hmm. I am out of ideas, honestly. That's gonna work because it's still in that cooldown phase, or but it probably won't work now. No. No, no, no. I am out of scaffolding, maybe? Scaffolding work? What if we did a... Can we... Hmm. I was trying to think if we can get it in a different direction. Alright, well, we have to leave it open. If we have to leave it open, can we put it here? Okay, so we can. So that's like a base. Hmm. So what I would do is move this back one, keep this here. Because it's going to try to throw it onto this. Oh, that's fine. I would just shift the everything over one. Actually, this should be in the middle of the room, so we actually should move this to this side so it has make sure it's covering the whole room. Wait, what if there's nothing underneath it? Alright, so it's gonna make that sound. Alright, what now it's like, alright, well what sound do we want? What sound would be the least annoying? Well, that's not bad. There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way. I mean, we could set up a redstone thing that, like, a very slow, I don't know, like, there's redstone we could probably come up with. But I think I would move this over. So I was trying not to do. Let's move you over. No, that block stays. And there's you. And then there's I don't know. We just put you for now. Actually, let's put you for now because I don't want to see you. Oh, is that gonna move? Okay. Then we want a. I should put full slab or a full block. Hmm. So we'll go here, here. Here, 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 here. And that's all we can do. So he's going to throw that back. Oh, what if we do... No, why are you going that way? I'm going to be this way? Okay. So that this way it'll line up with the what you call it? Hoppers. Of course, they're going to be on top. But then he'll just pick them back up. Eventually he'll get him in there. Oh, we got to hear this clicking sound. Oh, it's going to be so annoying. There's gotta be something. I keep saying that, but I guess maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. Did I already put that glass away? I don't even care. Ah, it's driving me nuts that I can't figure it out. What haven't we tried? We tried waterlogging it. We tried. Oh, we didn't try. I can't imagine these would work, but let's try a fence and a gate. Like, ooh, no, that went in, not out. Like, shutting the sound off obviously is easy, but getting it to release a signal. How open, I guess, doesn't matter. All right. And we'll try the fence. No. We tried button. I don't know. Sea pickle? There's got to be something in the game There has to be something in the game that you can put on a note block to stop the sound, but doesn't, but it does play. Like a silent note block. Right, pal? All right, let's clear our inventory out. We'll leave that chest there. Let's clear our inventory out, and then we'll do a run. We'll do a harvest, and we'll do a harvest, and then we'll see how it works if we even need the allays. And I have no idea why that second allay hasn't come down. What do you think, buddy? Do you think they're happy gas because they're no longer dry? Or do you think they're happy because they're no longer in the nether? I don't know. Maybe both. Though his whole life has been in this cave, so he probably needs to see some daylight. But we're gonna get him. We're gonna build I think like a launcher, so like we can. I kind of like the idea because you could put boats on these guys of us like bringing other mobs and stuff or other. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But the fact that we can lead a boat to them, like in the movie, is kind of cool. It is very cool. All right, let's put the carpet back here. Some of the stuff we could just toss. Button, pressure plate, toss you. Maybe put a bell on top of it. What if we put another note block on top of it? What happens then? This is where, like, doing this in creative would have been so much easier. But you know me, I do everything in real time. Why not? Oh, actually, let's get rid of you guys. Eh. All right. Don't need you. Don't need you. I'm just gonna throw all this in here for now. I'll keep some blocks on me. Dirt. Yeah, I may have to play around in creative and just try everything. Or maybe jump on the wiki real quick. If I could do that. There's got to be something. Or I keep saying that, but maybe there there doesn't have to be. I'm gonna move this. We're gonna move this. We're gonna bury this all underground, and we're just gonna leave just the barrel. So we're gonna make a trash can design with just a barrel, and I think that'll look better. I don't know. I never liked this. We'll make an actual trash can. All right, let's do a harvest. Let's see how much we actually need the Allays. Now, are they considered live or dead? I don't even know. Like, I mean, for like healing, right? Like, would a healing potion harm it or heal it? Should test that out. Oh, that's just gonna annoy me. I should have put the pressure plate for there. All right, let's do a harvest. Hopefully without breaking any of these buds. Like that's gonna be annoying too if he's gonna be like see right there, I don't want him throwing them to me. I want him throwing to this. But he was out of range. So maybe we'll put it in the middle. We'll lower the floor. We have to lower the floor anyway to get to these. But we want to make sure that that skulk sensor, because it does have a range. We want to make sure it's in range of the whole room. I'm so worried about breaking the bud. It's because I broke 2 in the last farm. Even with an iron pick. I mean, this is nice though. This is a nice. I really like the layout. I think it was just there was just 60 in there to start with. But that's exactly what I wanted. See how there was one laying on top of there and he got it? And if we actually may only need one allay. Yeah, that clicking's gonna be sucky. And we can't put, yeah, we just can't put, I'm trying to think. If there's anything else I missed. A rail? Maybe a rail? Sea pickle, a rail, a chain. Carpet seems like logically, like Minecraft wise, because wool, wool blocks stop the skulk sensor. I'm telling you, I mean that's a lot that we got just on just on the floor level. As some people flood them, but I don't want to swim around. I find that like I think that's more risky to breaking the buds. Like, I think it's easier to misclick. All right, so that's everything we could do. That's everything we can do on this level. Oh yeah, look at that, 60. Yeah, that's good. So I'm gonna pull that out to. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We know it works. But this is where I kind of want to use the allays. It's for these top ones. I don't like going straight on. I know someone, Redis, needs all these blocks. Feel free to take whatever you want. Why hasn't this one grown? Did we harvest that earlier or something? So it's funny. So the allay, when the allay won the mob vote, it was the green like Sesame Street looking one, right? It beat out what was it called? I can't remember what it was called, but they would go around in like to dark areas, right? It would let you know if there was anything that wasn't light level 0 or anything at light level 0 would go around too. And then was it the copper golem? I think it was the copper golem that it beat out. And now we got the copper golem. So it's just these guys here. So I don't want to jump around to do this. But honestly, we don't need that many like maybe like just like again like right here and then a couple of walkways out and that's it. All right, that's not a bad harvest. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. There's a couple that's stuck here. Yeah, I don't know. And I think for now, I'm turning it off. So I think we could do that. We could turn it off. Then when we want to use it, that's not a bad idea. There you go. That's our game plan. So, okay, hear me out. We're gonna move this, I think, to the middle of the room, and then we'll have a. Actually, I think we could probably leave it there. It's fine. We could have a piston, right? Push a button or a lever, pushes a list of piston. Like we'll have a an extended piston when You want to use the farm, you retract it, allowing the noise to come out. Because right now that signal's going from him to the skulk sensor. Yeah, yeah. You know we don't need to. We could get these as the bottom. We don't need to go any lower. Or maybe we'll go a half slab lower. But then we need a full slab for the. That's fine. We could figure that out. I like the idea of we could do scaffolding or we could just do a ladder or stairs from here, maybe from there up to here, and then just have like I got rid of my I got rid of them, but like the half slabs coming off. All right, so now we'll have to figure out a color palette for this. Hmm. That is so messed up, little guy. I want to name you. We should also actually we should actually do this into a shulker box. I also want to test out different blocks for the sound. The stick sound's not awful, but I was thinking with the sticks because it would be on all the time. But maybe we'll have something a little more, I don't know, a little nicer. For some reason, I was thinking the gold block. Let's go get a gold block. I can't remember why, but I remember liking gold block, or was it emerald block? Is there a gold block or emerald block? Yeah, I maybe if this wall goes up one more, so we're not seeing the backs. Even though oh, I just realized that. Look at the face. Look, that's an eye. There's an eyeball, and that's a nose. You see the face now? He's got a face on his back. Eh. Well, maybe different poses. Yay! Yeah, it's a little face. I mean, not only in this stance though. You could really see it. Nose and the eyes. Oh, you can see it here too. Now the eyes are like on either side of the nose. Yeah, now he's got that looks more like a mouth, right? You got eye, and then a mouth. Then there you go. It looks like more of a mouth again, or maybe that looks maybe a nose. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. I like them. I've been trying to find a spot to put him in, and that makes the most sense. I did empty that out earlier. Um, yeah, I mean it makes the most sense right there. It's just coming back. Yeah, I don't know. How we doing here? You didn't break on me, did you? Okay. Just checking. What was I going to do now? Oh, gold block. We'll try an emerald block. Let me get some music going in this stream. When we do the wall, because that's going to be a big project. We'll get some music going. We'll just chill, listen to music, do some wall. This mountain. I don't know what we're gonna do with this mountain. Gold. Yeah, gold. I'm gonna try a pot just out of curiosity. I don't think it's gonna work. I'll try a pickle. Rail. I'll try a powered rail, and I'll try. Um, you just put red blood to unlock. I'll try it both powered and unpowered. Oh, honey block, slime block. Why not? I'm telling you, there's got to be something. I keep saying there has to be. There doesn't have to be. But there should be something that can silence the note block without, but still having it active. Oh, I love that thing. This has come in so. I use this all the time. I gotta make sure I've stock this. This refilling station, it's so simple. Like everyone should be using this. So simple. Feel like we got nothing accomplished on this stream. Like, it's like, oh, well, let me fix this pole down here, and then we end up putting it back. We got two Allays down here that we only got one of them down, and it's not working the way we wanted it to work. So I'm thinking, I'm thinking dark, something dark on the ceiling, like a darker color on the ceiling, maybe same on the floor, but like bright, like a brighter, not bright, but like lighter, a lighter wall. All right, let's remove you. Can I get to you? All right, let's see. How does this work? Ooh. Okay, I kind of like that. That's got a nice little beat to it. All right, gold. Okay, it's kind of soft. I like the emerald. Okay, emerald, emerald it is. All right, now, can this work? No. How about honey block? Or, I mean, slime block. All right. Honey block. Ooh, yeah, it didn't work. Rail. I mean, everything's you know, it's making it silent. It's just so let's try powered rail just in case. Ooh, that's going that way. Yeah, that's going. Yeah, you're just gonna throw it back to me, right? Okay. What if it's powered? Would that make a difference? No. Well, I wonder what a redstone block sounds like. Now I'm really curious about all the sounds. So what do we like? Oh, you know what? Let's try. What about a chest? It's not a full block. Okay. Ooh, redstone completely shuts it off. Interesting. Okay, that makes sense. So it locks it. So we can even, so we could push a block down, or we could push a redstone block up, or just power it. So we don't even need a piston. We could just hit a lever and just put redstone on it. What about redstone on it? Did that work? No, that's going in, not out. Did that work? Nope. Nope. No, it did not. Go get that other one. Oh, you're such a good fetcher. Look at you. Such a good fetcher. All right. So we're kind of yeah. So I think I'm gonna go with the emerald block. Then we can put a lever. I don't want those trapdoors to go up, so we could just sort of like could just put a repeater in there. Is that my redstone box? We could just put, I guess, a repeater into it, and then that'll be fine. That'll be that. So rails didn't work. I'm looking for a repeater. Glass rails. Where did our we lost our pot, but it's fine. Our clay pot. So I don't want to lock that hopper. Oh, we could just lock the block, right? Lock that. Oops. Lock that. Lock that. And then right, and then we could just have a that's not gonna lock that hopper, is it? Was it here? Okay, so that shuts it off. And then when we want him to collect. Okay. Oh, it's gotta be a chest. Oh, it's so just that's so like yeah, it's so. I mean, it's fine. 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 It's okay. So the ender chest. I want to work on a couple more. Not tonight, but I want to get at least an idea of like kind of what the next one should be in case we need to build any farms or any sort of resource gathering. So what we have three of them done right now. We have the redstone box, which is pretty, pretty self-explanatory. Redstone components. Um, in case you don't, this is not my thing. I saw this on Etho do this, um, where we have these refilling stations in the Nether. Everyone on the realm has one of these boxes. When they're just going by the refilling station, they just pop out, they just get a new box and they put their old one on, and then that gets refilled for the next person who comes in. So there are 25. There are. Let me grab 5 out. Just show you real quick. There are 5 ways to. So a hopper has 5 slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 directions to fill a shulker. On all the sides, all the sides, and on the top. So 5 times 5 is 25. So we could have 25 items flowing into a shulker. But there are 27 slots. So we could have 25 items and then manually fill the last two, or we can double up on two items. So in this case, we're doubling up on redstone dust and rails because those are the things we kind of tend to use in bulk. These boxes also are intended for, like the redstone box is intended for more like small jobs. If you're doing a huge, if you need, 4 stacks of pistons or, you know, 3 stacks of hoppers, you go make 3 stacks of hoppers. You wouldn't use this because then you're using up all the, you only get, you have to keep at least one item in here or else it'll break the system. So we have our redstone box, which is pretty, obviously it's got all the redstone components except for, I think, tripwire hooks, calibrated skulk sensors, but they're easy to make. Buttons, that sort of stuff. But everything else is in here, including packed ice for like ice roads. We could actually probably move that to something else, but normally we use this not for ice roads, but for water streams. We have lights and lamps. Again, pretty self-explanatory. This was every single lighting option in the game prior to the last update. The last update brought in copper lanterns and copper torches. So I think we're going to swap out the beacons, which is fine because I do not feel like making 8 stacks of beacons. Um, the reason why we need 8 stacks is we need a minimum of 6 stacks of every item. Because there are 3 members, there's me and 2 other members that all play pretty consistently. So we each have one of these boxes. Then there's that's 3 stacks. Then there's always a box at the refilling station, which is a 4th stack. There's always a stack in the hopper, which is a 5th stack, and then there's a stack in the refilling chest. So that's your 6 stacks. I kind of shoot for 8 to 10 stacks of each item. So we're not constantly having to go back and refill or to get more items when we refill. So I'm happy to replace beacons with the copper lanterns. They also gave us copper chains. So I'm thinking maybe moving the sea pickles out. Could move the candles out, but I'm thinking to move the sea pickles out, put in copper chains, and put the sea pickles in a kind of like an ocean box, like an underwater box. The other one we have is dyes and decor. Again, pretty, it's all the dyes. It's little decor boxes, your bookshelves or chiseled bookshelves, stuff like that. I got beehives. This is kind of like, again, like it's kind of like having the creative menu in your ender chest. Like, oh, how should I design this room? I don't know. Let me get out my boxes. Ooh, I can use. Oh, I forgot about frog lights. Let me put some frog lights up. Oh, some chains will work here. Or, ooh, shroom lights. That's kind of nice. Or, oh man, I forgot that chiseled bookshelves were in the game. I forgot that they have this cool, like side view. Like, oh, I can incorporate that in my build. So that's kind of what it's meant for. If you need, like, if you're building a library and you need like 7 stacks of bookshelves, then you go make 7 stacks of bookshelves. You don't you don't use this. But anyway, so I want to make the next one. Couple like the next couple ones. There's a couple easy ones. Uh, a potion box. Okay, well that's easy. You just have all the potion ingredients in there. Um, an ocean box or a underwater box. We can have all the. There are 5 different corals, with with three different blocks, right? Because you got the coral block, and the fans. Right, so you could put these in there. We could put the dead variants in there as well. I don't know. But if we have, let's say we have 1, 2, 3 times 5, that's 15. Then we put sea pickles, 16. Kelp, 17. Lily pads is 18. Then the two different drip leaves. So that's 19 right there. Maybe put kelp blocks in there. Seagrass. Like we can make a ocean one pretty easily. But then I was thinking, what do we do next? Like, do we do go by colors? Do we have like a red box and put all the different red blocks in there? You know. So if you were looking to put some red in here, and it's like, okay, well, let me see what red blocks I have. I don't know. I do love this though. Ah, I'm so bummed that that didn't work. Also, where's our last guy at? Is he still chilling up here? There's gonna be a random. I'm gonna find him one day. We'll be like flying around. He'll just teleport to us. So yeah, I think I want to talk to. So Fireburner and Negan play with me. They each have their boxes. Um, yeah, the other guys don't really play. But I want to talk to them to see like how what would be better. Like we could make a wood box, but then like my problem with like a wood box is like you like we just had here, right? I had wood blocks on me. I make stuff, and now I have all this other stuff. I have stairs. I have an extra trap door. I have an extra couple fences. It's like then you can't put them back into the box. So I like going the maybe the color route. Maybe a copper box will be a good one. All the different variants of copper. I don't know. Like I started making like a potion box is pretty simple, right? You just like, oh, here's all the ingredients for potions. I think we would do double. I think maybe go double blaze powder. Maybe put some ice in here. I think we need a stone. We need stone for the infestation potion. We need a slime block. But anyway, this is pretty simple. Like it's straightforward, right? It's like, hey, if you're an ingredient in a potion, it goes in the box. There you are, little buddy. Oops. Can you? This is gonna be sad, but can you kill an Allay? I guess you can. I guess they. Oh, they can they take damage? I don't want to try it. I don't want to hurt the little fella. We will get you down into the farm. Can I take that away? Oh, now you won't follow me though, right? Yeah. All right, I think I'm gonna call it a night. We didn't get hey man, we really didn't get much done today. Other than watching me screw around with trying to figure out that note block. The only thing I could try putting another note block on top of it. I don't know if that would work. I don't know. I'm gonna look into the wiki. I may go on creative and see if there's something I missed. I think we didn't try sea pickle, uh, glow lichen. I don't know what else. Thought maybe the rails would work, but I want to have it to where that we don't hear it. Why at least we could shut it off. So that was good. So, but anyway, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate all the love, and hope you guys have a great weekend. Take care. Have a great night.